Hello, my name is Josh Obrecht, and I'm a GIS analyst with the ACPF National Hub. In this video, we're going to discuss the Get Soils Data for Dominant Component tool. This is the third tool in the Soil Vulnerability section of the ACPF Toolbox. In the previous videos, we ran the successive tools for calculating SVI via map units. Feedback from conservation planners has suggested that inclusion of slope derived from high-resolution elevation data sources rather than the SIRGO database would improve the applicability of SVI outputs at a local level. The non-spatial characteristic of soil components, however, prevents sub-map unit scale information from being combined with high-resolution topographic information. The ACPF provides an optimal platform for the integration of SIRGO soils data with slope derived from a high-resolution DEM. To combine these disparate datasets with mismatching spatial scales, soil properties associated with the dominant component of each map unit are assumed for the entire spatial extent of the map unit, then combined on a pixel-by-pixel basis with a slope raster derived from a high-resolution DEM. This data integration allows for the generation of SVI vulnerability surfaces at a resolution equal to that of the input DEM, enabling landscape characterization to occur at scales other than the soil map unit. 3 pixel-based SVI tools are included in the ACPF and are designed to be run in sequence. The first tool, Get Soils Data for Dominant Component, downloads the required SIRGO soils data for just the dominant component of all map units in the watershed. Only a single component per map unit will be included in the table and represents the component with the highest representative percent containing valid data for the 3 primary SVI parameters: hydrologic group, KW factor, and representative slope. In ArcGIS Pro, we will open the catalog window in the right side of the screen if it isn't already open by clicking the catalog tab. Expand our ACPF toolbox and expand SVI. Double-click the first by-pixel SVI tool, Get Soils Data for Dominant Component, to open. This tool is simple, needing one input and producing one output. The input needed is our GSIRGO soils raster, and since we have that in our map currently, we can choose that from the first dropdown. Our output will be a SVI dominant components table. Click Run to run the tool. The Get Soils Data for Dominant Component tool has finished running, and we can see that the results, a dominant components table, has been added to our map. Right-click on the table in the table of contents and click Open. This table contains the required SIRGO attributes for just the dominant component of all map units in the watershed. As only a single component will exist per map unit in the output table, this table may be joined to your GSIRGO raster for mapping purposes using the MU key as the join field. Say we wanted to map how much potential karst topography was in our watersheds. We could map on the karst soluble field, as this represents the degree to which karst geology is estimated to be present. To recap, we ran the Get Soils Data for Dominant Component tool and discussed why there was a need for pixel-based SVI. In the next video, we will go over the fourth tool in the Soil Vulnerability Index section of the ACPF Toolbox and the second by-pixel SVI tool, Generate by-pixel SVI rasters.